Hey guys, it's Dell here, and welcome back to reading the Bible. Today we are continuing on through Genesis chapter 23, and we're going to begin with verse 27. I'm reading out of the Holman Christian Standard Version. So, yeah, I know it's been a long time, but just to say I'm sorry, and here we go. Hang on. There we go. Verse 27 of chapter 43. He asked if they were well, and he said, "How is your elderly father that you told me about? Is he still alive?" They answered, "Your servant our father is well. He is still alive." And they knelt low and paid homage to him. When he looked up and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, he asked, "Is this your youngest brother that you told me about?" Then he said, "May God be gracious to you, my son." Joseph hurried out because he was overcome with emotion for his brother, and he was about to weep. He went into an inner room and wept there. Then he washed his face and came out. Regaining his composure, he said, "Serve the meal." They served him by himself, his brothers by themselves, and the Egyptians who were eating with him by themselves, because Egyptians could not eat with Hebrews, since that is detestable to them. They were seated before him in order by age, from the firstborn to the youngest. The men looked at each other in astonishment. Portions were served to them from Joseph's table, and Benjamin's portion was 5 times larger than any of theirs. They drank and became drunk with Joseph. Joseph commanded his steward, "I'll fill the man's bag as much food as they can carry, and put each one's silver at the top of his bag. Put my cup, the silver one, at the top of the youngest one's bag, along with the silver for his grain." So he did as Joseph told him. As morning light, the men were sent off with their donkeys. They had not gone very far from the city, where Joseph said to his steward, "Get up, pursue the men, and when you overtake them, say to them, 'Why have you repaid evil for good? Is this the cup that my master drinks from and uses for divination? What you have done is wrong." When he overtook them, he said these words to them. They said to him, "Why does my lord say these things? Your servants could not possibly do such a thing. We even brought back to you from the land of Canaan the silver we found at the top of our bags. How could we steal silver or gold from your master's house? If it's found with one of us, your servants he must die, and the rest of us will become my lord's slaves." The steward replied, "What you have said is right. Only the one who is found to have it will be my slave, and the rest of you will be blameless." So each one quickly lowered his sack to the ground and opened it. The steward searched, beginning with the oldest and ending with the youngest, and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Then they tore their clothes, and each one loaded his donkey and returned to the city. When Judah and his brothers reached Joseph's house, he was still there. They fell to the ground before him. "What have ye done?" Joseph said to them. Did you know that a man like me could uncover the truth by divination? What can we say to my lord? Judah replied. How can we plead? How can we justify ourselves? God has exposed your servants' iniquity. We are now, oh my lord's slaves, both we and the one whose possession the cup was found. Then Joseph said, I swear I will not do this. The man whose possession the cup was found will be my slave. The rest of you can go in peace to your father. We're going to stop right there. We'll continue on with verse 18 of chapter 44 of Genesis. So thank you for reading. We'll find out what happens next time. And as always, take care and God bless you very much.